They're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. When I used to visit fuel supply, I call it the basement stores. You know what the basement stores are? They're the fat cells. And what's happening to Americans today? Whew. Glycogen that's in the muscle cell, it's like in a prison, it can only be used by the muscle cell. And when you think about it, that's the cell that has probably the most demand on it. So what's the body going to do with the rest? What's the liver going to do with the rest of the glucose? Well, we've got an amazing fuel depot. But on a high carbohydrate diet, you got a lot of glucose left over. And so now the body stores it in what I call the most amazing fuel, quick fuel supply in the body. It's called glycogen. They're little molecules of glucose just sitting in your muscle, requiring more. They just pluck it through the energy cycle, pluck another one through the energy cycle. What an amazing process. It actually brings me to that verse in the Bible at Psalm 139 verse 14, where the Bible says, I will praise you, for I'm fearful in one muscle cell waiting to be used. Do you wonder how you had the energy to exercise this morning? We only gave you broth last night. You only had aloe lemon water this morning, and yet you did it. It's because of your glycogen stores. They're already sitting in your muscle cell, and as soon as you move the body, exercise bike, release your glycogen stores. In fact, one young man, a diabetic, he said to me, why didn't anyone tell me about glycogen? Now I can understand his frustration because, wow. Let's go back to glucose. So on a high carbohydrate diet, we've still got glucose left over because the cell can only store so much. By the way, the liver stores a little bit, and this glycogen can be sent all over the body, whereas the wonderfully made, marvelous are thy works, and that my soul knows right well. So number 2, the glucose is stored as glycogen. I call glycogen the diabetic's best kept secret, because if blood sugar goes low, what do? Get on the exercise.